What's up, y'all? I'm your boy THC Rich, and I'm back with the Strawnanna Melt grow. Now I'm ready to get these things in the flower. Always excited for that. I gotta just let me show y'all what we got going on. Come on.
Yeah, like, yeah.
All right. As y'all can see, these things are a lot bigger now. I actually had some free time the other day, so that's when I threw this trellis net up. It's really a pain in the ass to get up there, but really worth it. I would recommend for sure putting a trellis net up. But so let's get to it. I'm gonna put the trellis net down, stretch the plant under it, keep the canopy flat, and we'll go from there. All right, so like I said before, I put this trellis net up a couple days ago, just in my free time. I just put it a little higher than the plant. So now I'm just gonna push it down. You can see the canopy, everything's kind of scrunched together. So I'm gonna go ahead and defoliate, and I'm gonna also spread this plant under the canopy so I don't have higher branches than the others. Try to get as many top buds as possible. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
So you can already kind of see what I'm doing here. You see the plant spreading out under here. But now you gotta kind of unbunch it and guide the leaves to a better spot so you continue to get good airflow.
Tune in, stay lit, exclusive, unbroken.
Home grow hustle, I'm the plug in the socket.
This one right here, the top or front right, is definitely the biggest one so far. If I were cloning these, this would definitely be a top choice right now. Just off structure, you know. The end smoke is really my goal. But if I had to go off structure, I really like this one. Everything else is a lot more compact. Kind of getting some of that weird looking leaf growth. Now it looks healthy, just like the shape of the leaves. So, if that makes any sense.
Don't choke, you can't smoke like I smoke. Nah, you can't toke like I toke. Better than your favorite, yeah, that's no joke. THC Rich, take a hit.
I'm gonna defoliate this some. There's too many fan leaves in here for my liking. Some people go real heavy on defoliating. Some people don't go that heavy. I'm kind of right in the middle there. But you also don't want these big fan leaves. God damn, I keep hitting my head on this freaking light. You don't want all these fan leaves blocking your bud sites. So, just take whatever makes you feel comfortable. That'd be my best advice with defoliating. Take as much as you're comfortable with.
Jar full of nugs, color pop like confetti. Smell hit first, call it aromatic deadly. Cure so perfect, crystals on the edges. Roll it up fat, break the laws of physics. Weed snob status, yeah, I'm bougie with the pack. Zip so exclusive, they ain't never coming back. Grow room glowing, jungle vibes in the basement. Kansas City craft, every strain in amazement. Yeah, got that fire, make a dragon exhale.
So this is about as flat as I'm gonna get it for now. I'm gonna kind of wait to see how it regrows, and then I'll tuck every day or every other day whenever I feel like it's necessary. But before that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up some of these lowers. Some of these real low branches I know will just never make it up to this trellis net. Just get rid of them. But that's what I do at least. All right, I got my shears. I'm ready to get these lowers cleaned up. As you can see, I don't let my plants get that big. I prefer just to fill out my canopy and then flip them to flower. Because flower time is gonna be flower time no matter what. So I just prefer to flip to flower as soon as possible with more plants. So that's my idea of having 5 small plants in here and flipping a flower quick.
Kansas City roots where the grow lights beam. Plants taller than the gates of your wildest dream. You flex your stash, but it's looking kinda lean. My buds dense, frostbit like they came off a queen. No baggies here, just jars that gleam. No scales, no sales, this a personal scene. Roll one up, let the smoke intervene. But you can't hit this gas, strict quarantine. My weed better, no debate, no try. You puffin' mid, I'm orbiting in the sky. Join the stone of life, elevate, get high, but don't touch my stash. I'm the king, no lie. My weed better, no debate, no try. You puffin' mid, I'm already in the sky. Join the stone of life, elevate, get high, but don't touch my stash, I'm the king, no lie. Smell so loud, neighbors calling the law. But they hit the dough and they jaw, just dropping all. Turpins hitting harder than your grandma's coleslaw. Got flavors in the air, they raw and unthawed. Sativa in the morning, indica for the night. Hybrid in the mix if the mood feels right. You brag about your strain, but it's barely in sight. My grow game tight, outshines, outbites, not cocky, just facts. I can't pretend this THC rich is the top tier blend. You can spark your match, but you won't ascend. Higher than me, I'm a cloud's best friend. My weed better, no debate, no try. You puffin' mid, I'm over there in the sky. Join the stone of life, elevate, get high, but don't touch my stash. I'm the king, no lie. My weed better.
All right, so we got the lowers all cleaned up now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up these leaves I took off. Give me 1 minute. And look at some of these fan leaves. I'm crazy. All right, all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna water this in. I'm gonna put a couple little goodies in there for the plants, and I'll let you know what they are as I put them in and mix it up. I'm using 3 gallons of water today. It's already pretty good, so I just want to make sure I get a nice deeper wetting of the soil today, because it's getting ready to start running through a lot of water because we're flipping to flower. We're gonna be in that stretch phase for a couple weeks. So let's go ahead and get this water together. All right, so now we're ready to go ahead and mix up some water. Now this step is not necessary. All these ingredients are not even necessary. I just like to tinker and do stuff here and there, so I like to use the extra stuff. They're pretty much additives, but they're not 100% necessary. Keep that in mind. But first I'm using is the Q Yaha 20. I'm gonna do some Big 6 micronutrients, some pure protein, let's call that nitrogen, really good nitrogen source. We're gonna do some root-wise biofos. We're gonna do some build a soil, build a bloom, some root-wise biocatalyst, and some coconut water. So let's go ahead and get it mixed up.
King, no lie, my weed better, no debate, no try. You puffin' mid, I'm over there in the sky. Join the stone of life, elevate, get high, but don't touch my stash. I'm the king, no lie. Baby, yo. Baby, yo. Baby, yo.
All right, y'all, we almost finished up. Now we just gotta actually water this in. And I use this little rechargeable watering wand I got on Amazon. It does water pretty slow, but I do like that because I like a slow water to make sure the water distributes evenly. So that's it. Let's go ahead and water this in. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy THC Rich, and I'm back again with the Strawnanna Melt grow. First, let me say, my bad. My light cut off in the middle of the video last time, right before I was getting ready to water it. But I didn't calculate for my light going from 18.6 to 12.12. So it shut off. My bad. But I'm back again. Today is the very next day. So my last video was just yesterday. So I'm gonna show y'all what the plant does just one day after tucking under that trellis net. Let's go take a look. So if y'all remember from last video, almost all these leaves were under this screen. So you can see these things, they really want to get to the light. So it's looking like these, I'm gonna have to tuck these at least every day. I'll probably be in here every day tucking these under this trellis net. But man, these Strawnanna Melts are looking great. They're getting a little more uniform. So I'm training this front right one a lot more than the rest because that's definitely my biggest, most vigorous plant. So I got to train that one a little more so it doesn't outgrow the rest. All right. Get this backside down a little bit. Now, I did go ahead and water it yesterday right after the lights cut off. My bad. I can't say I really didn't. My bad. I didn't get it on camera. You know, I was really in a rush because my lights went off. So, but y'all get the gist of it. Just water your plants. You know, everyone here Hopefully knows how to water their plants. If not, let's see. Let's see. I really want this one back here, but it's almost in this plant's way. So pop that leaf off. Blocking too much. There we go. And that one's just not tall enough to reach anything yet. But so I think this right here is the last branch I need to get down. Then I'll show you guys the canopy now. And again, as fast as these are growing, I'll be in here tomorrow doing the same exact thing. Trying to keep everything under this net. So these lower branches and bud sites have a chance to catch up to these top branches. All right, so we're all done training the plant. All I have to do now is check my light intensity, check my environment, zip the tent up, and we're done. It's that simple. So right now, my tent is 73 degrees and 60% humidity. So that's giving me a vapor pressure deficit of 1.1. And that's right in the range that I like it when I first get to flower. I try to keep it in between 1.1 and 1.3 VPD, or vapor pressure deficit. You can look these charts up anywhere online. Just Google VPD. You'll get a pretty self-explanatory chart. So check that out. Most important thing, environment is definitely your most important thing during flower. You know, it's going to deter pests. It's going to deter mold, powdery mildew. You know, there's a whole bunch of shit you don't want. So environment is key when you're in the flower stage. So keep that in mind. That's it. That's not it. Let me show y'all when I check this light. I got a little, I think it's like an $80 light meter off Amazon. Let's see, it's called just a par meter. All I see on here is called par meter. Get you a par meter on Amazon. That's going to tell you the intensity of your light. Now in flower, you're going to want to be between 800 and 1,000 is where I like to be. Now I'm cool if I'm in the lower end. You know, sometimes less is more. It's easier to underdo the light and not stress your plant out versus overdoing it and getting tacoing of your leaves or just stressing your plant out too much so it's not growing as effective or to the full potential that it could. So let's go check it out now and see if mine set's right. All right, so I'm gonna check my par here at the top of my canopy. So right now you can see my par is only about 600 and 700, about 700. Come over here, about 615. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. This light is a little dim for me. I definitely would like it to be at least 800. So let me change my light and then I'll get right back with you. We'll check it again. All right, let's go ahead and change the light intensity. I'm doing all the changing on my AC Infinity app because I do have the AC Infinity controller, tent, light, you know, the whole get up. So right now I'm only on level 3 of my light. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. I'm on a level 7. 7 out of 10, so I'm at 70%. Now my light is a little far. I could definitely lower it, but it's pretty cold in this room right now, so I'm gonna just raise the light up so I get a little bit more heat out of it. You know, easier to play with the VPD range right there. If you have a little more heat, less heat, you know, the more you grow, you'll figure out little tips and tricks like that. So let's see. So I'm gonna put mine on an 8. Let's see what I get at an 8. All right, so last time it was sitting about a 700. Oh, look at that, 846, 845. Oh yeah, right there, that's where I want it. So it's a little lower over here. 780s, 790s, but you know, I'll rock with that. It's still early flower, so I'm cool with that. All right, still a little more training on these. Man, this front right plant is crazy. So these first 3 weeks of stretch are always pretty intense. It's probably going to be the most explosive growth you're going to see inside your tent throughout the whole grow. But that's just the hormonal change in it. And these plants are really just trying to get to the light. So you really kind of have to stay on top of, trying to keep everything even. Nothing's going to be perfect, but it is what it is. The more love and work you put in now, I feel like the better your product will be at the end. So it's all worth it to me. They're not the prettiest right after training, but you'll see soon. These things are going to be stacking nicely from all this training that I'm doing. All right, so another big thing I've noticed, if you remember from last episode, we had the fungus gnats inside the top dress. We used that WDG 3000. No matter how many times I say it, it's still hard to say. All right, so after we use the WDG 3000, I haven't seen a single fungus gnat since I watered it in. So bravo to WDG 3000. Shit works. Got to give it that. But that's it, y'all. So I got my environment all in check. I got my plants trained. I've got everything watered in. I'm re-amended. I'm top dressed. This is a quick veg because I like to do quick grows because, flower time is flower time no matter what. So try to get to flower time quick. Get you some bud quicker. And don't grow autos because they suck. Peace.
Yeah. Like, yeah.